few minutes, just a couple of minutes early. I mean, 2 minutes or something, so not too bad. So I'm just centering myself before we start. I'm going to wait till 7 just to be fair. And anybody joins, if anyone needs anything during this one we do, please put it in the comments towards the end or like now if you're struggling with something, so we can do a meditation. I've done on my TikTok page, I've put up a meditation there to show you how to claim back all your self-love that you've given away, many lives, this life, whatever. So claim back all your self-love and self-worth. I've shared that on my TikTok page. If you follow that, when you do your meditation, you'll be fine. So there's the self-love done, self-worth done, and I've shared some mantras for you. So when you're walking around the house, trying to control the mind, we'll just keep saying, shh, you know, I am worthy, I love myself, I feel loved, all is well with me. You just keep repeating these things. You know, it's kind of, and you'll start feeling your mood will elevate. Hi. So I've shared those as well, good useful things. What I found though, guys, if you try and push something too much and you start feeling tension or tightness in the chest or heart, then you're trying to force something and you're not ready, you've got resistance. Okay, so if you're trying to force something and trying to do mantras and you're not there yet, there's too much of a gap, you're going to feel tense, stress, tension in the body or tightness in the chest, slight anxiety. It means you're trying to jump from there to there and the gap is too big. So you got to just like, whoa, okay, bring it down to yourself and then just tell yourself, I'm doing well. I'm getting there. I'm doing very well. I'm improving. I'm doing it great. Don't like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? You got to be very gentle with yourself. And the mind as well. Like another suggestion, because I catch myself as well, because I've been off it for a bit. So I go walking now, and if you're building up, this is what they warn you. If you build up momentum by thinking of something every day, like the same thing, it gets more and more. And then the next day, it's very hard not to think about what you were thinking about the day before and the day before. This is what you got to try and do. So as soon as you catch it, you got to try and distract your mind. So what I found though, if you're trying to distract your mind with videos and stuff, that's not a good thing. Maybe watch 1 or 2 things, maybe 2 things a day that are going to teach you something, right? That you can learn from. Like say on the spiritual journey, Buddhism, anything, in a higher level that you don't know. You're not going to get from a light worker, put it that way. All right. You've got to get a bit of knowledge from everywhere so you can put it together, whether it's your health, whatever. But I find these things are good on YouTube. I've got meditation. I've got like a little playlist I've opened up. See? And this is, I think it's 528. I liked 528. So most of them are very soothing. I'll play it for you. Because your mind is not trying to focus on someone talking, on learning, because it's used to external stimulation, like TV and, listening and whatever, constant nonsense news. It's too busy. That's not going to help us either. So I find this is far more used. Listen to this music where there's no words in it. Listen. It's so much more relaxing. It really calms the body and mind. So you can do it in bed as well. I've got good ones, just ocean. It depends. Some people are frightened of water, so that won't work. So whatever, you can go through. There are so many on YouTube and listen to someone. Some of you'll just feel, oh my gosh, it's so relaxing. And you can do it like half an hour before you go to bed and you will just like sleep. I mean, your body will be so relaxed. So you do the breathing, yeah. Oh, you okay? Meditation. Okay, meditation now. If you go to my YouTube page, down my YouTube page, there's one that tells you there. There's a video and all the benefits of transcendental meditation. You can also help yourself. But this really helps people. So play this rather during the day, right? To try and keep the mind calm and quiet. Because we're trying to quieten the mind. So it's not always thinking and busy and hyperactive. Your nervous system is far too busy. So play these things when you're having a shower, when you're doing the dishes, when you're doing something, having breakfast, whatever it is, just try, you know what I mean? This is far better, all right? Yeah, I've got one there, Claire. I'll turn this down. on my YouTube page. I did it last year or so. All the benefits of Transcendental meditation. This is a music, this one I listen to, which really helps you get into the trance state. And Joe Dispenza tells you how to pull your Kundalini up into your third eye, to activate your third eye, to get a Kundalini awakening. You can consciously breathe and pull it up, like pull it up one chakra to another, suck it in and visualize it. You're pulling it up and into your third eye, so you can activate your Kundalini visually by doing that. Then I've got the links there to explain what it does to the brain. It heals the brain, how it affects the brain, how it heals the brain. Study, I think it was Stanford University. There's that. There's music I use for meditating. We'll get back now. We're going to do some now mantras. This is the one I use. These ads on YouTube are just the most irritating. We've become so America at the moment with our ads, and they've even, especially pharmaceutical ads, all over. It never used to be. They started this year now. There's pharmaceutical ads all over YouTube. It's a pity. I use this one. I've already shared the link. It's underneath my meditation thing as well, and it's something else too you can use to meditate. So it helps distract the mind. Because remember, do not try and say, don't think of that, don't do that. Your mind has to have something. I was just going to start thinking. If you're doing nothing, your mind will wander, your daydream. It is always, you don't realize. So we're trying to train it not to. Social media and watching stuff is not a good idea. The flashing lights as well with the eye, it's not good. You get reflective glasses that reflect the blue light, but still, not a good idea. That music to play when you're bath, when you get for after work, to play in the afternoon, it's so soothing to sleep with. So you'll wake up probably far calmer and soothed. All right. My first video explains yesterday all that is intent. All right. So this morning I practiced what I preach because we're doing it together. Yeah, the benefits of Kundalini awakening are incredible. Wow, incredible. It's incredible. The journey you go on and the healing and it's just unbelievable, yeah. And what it does for the brain as well. All parts of the brain sync. When you get into that trance state, I've shared the Stanford University's lecture on it. All the details. And I think Joe Dispenza shares a lot because he's doing a lot of research now with MRIs and stuff. But you can see it. So what I do also, you can also set this intent to help yourself before your night, the night before. Like I said, set your intent. If you're battling with meditation, you set the intent. I'm going to have a fantastic meditation. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to feel so calm tomorrow. All parts of my brain, when you start your meditation, you can also do that. And you can visualize it. All parts of your brain, all three parts, are in perfect harmony and sync and are in gamma wave. My brain is functioning. There we are. It's already doing it again. It's going. All parts of my brain are emitting gamma wave. So your brain that's a deep, very deep meditation. That's a transcendental state. My brain is in gamma wave. Oh, there we go. There's a mantra. And trust me, it's so easy. So help yourself. Say it. All right. Immediately your mind will go. Your brain's going to start syncing and go into gamma wave. And there we are. You're like, So use your mantras to help yourself. All parts of my brain are in perfect sync and harmony, and my brain is working on gamma. It's on gamma wave. Wow, it's amazing. It feels like the roof comes off. It feels like someone's taken this up and opened up the top of your head, and you're in a new world. That's exactly what happens. And it creates new pathways anyway. You can go watch that video all on the meditation thing. It's amazing what you can do. On my YouTube page, go down and find it. I shared that last year. So this morning, like I told everyone to do, I started, before your mind gets busy and you're trying to stop a pattern you've already got, thought pattern, you've been thinking about something that's bothering you, and the more you think about it, the more, it's really not a... So I got up this morning, I think even before I had a drink or something. I think I had a bit of water. I didn't even bother to have coffee or anything. And I sat in my little meditation cushion, as Abraham says, in front of the window, fresh air, looking out. I look out, so I can see the blue sky or the clouds or whatever it is, who knows. And I thank Source for the wonderful day, for the beautiful clouds, for this, for that. And you start on your gratitude. It's amazing. Same before bed. You will go off and you will start, and I thank Source, for the beautiful day. I'm going to have I'm then attend as well. I'm going to have a beautiful walk in nature. I'm going to be calm and happy and peace and segment intending. So I go off on my gratitude high. I hope you did it. Practice this, people. I want to see after 30, 40 days who I would like feedback from you. You're doing this like every day like I'm doing, and let's see. There's no excuse. The improvement in your life, it should be huge. Yeah. Absolutely. Everyone's divine and lovely. So practice that, and I got up, and I promise you start your day like that. It really helps your day. She's not joking when she says that. It absolutely makes a difference in your day. And if you're in a very dark, dense energy, it will take time, but I promise you, this is getting you up all the time. Up, with the least resistance. So start your day, and I sit there, I do this, and what I do, because it helps center the energy, I keep my fingers apart, keep my hand like it's a meditation pose, sit up straight. It helps also keep your spine, sit up straight, and I keep these two thumbs, like they say, it presses into your chest. Now this helps center and align your chakras. Very easy. There we are. For people that have a problem, meditating and getting in the right position, and they're too straight, and to get your chakras and you're all aligned properly. This helps with a very good alignment of your chakras. Keep the back up straight. And I sit and I say, thank you, Source, for the wonderful day, for the beautiful blue sky and the lovely white clouds, which I love because the contrast, the different colors, I love it. Love it. The sun, I had a bit of sun this morning. And for the beautiful warm sun, I love the sun. Thank you, Gaia. I just start. And once you start, it just flows. Thank you, Gaia, for the absolute magnificent, beautiful variety, diversity. And I thank them. This is magnificent creation. We've done this as collective consciousness. We should be patting ourselves on the back. This, people, we manifested, is magnificent. Unbelievable. Think about that as Source, as the collective of all consciousness. All these consciousnesses together make one consciousness. Look what we've managed. Look at Earth. The diversity is mind-blowing. The fish, the birds, the flowers, the color, the blue, the grass. It's just unbelievable. It's magnificent. So I'm like, thank you. And I've already set my intent. I'm going to have what I want to do for the day. So I did 2 meditations today. I'm on 2 meditations a day now. It really helps. If you can get into this trance state, it takes practice, and you're going to be committed and not try. You just sit and relax. That's why I'm going to give you a tip now. Please make note of this somewhere so you don't forget. This really works. I'm trying things so I can recommend them for you, because I've been doing this for a while now. So I'll link them. What I'll do is under this video, I'll put these links, okay? But I have shared screenshots of these on my TikTok page. What I'm going to do when I finish this video and upload it probably tomorrow, I'll put links under the description. So go to my YouTube channel tomorrow. Go to the thing on your find links. Now there's a Qigong practice I've shared for people that'll really help. Where did I press my thumb? Not really hard. No, I don't really press them hard. I just sit here. Just keep it straight. It's more like the alignment thing. I've had my Kundalini activation already, so I don't know. But you can do that because the breathing and the sucking up, people do that and they pull it up. Joe Dispenza's got a video. It tells you very clearly to do it easy. But if you just keep doing this, anyway, the meditation, trance state, and you keep aligned, your Kundalini, your spiral, it will go. It's a one-pointed thing. You've got to get out of into that state, transcend the mind there and the thoughts, and out of the body. You'll feel yourself. It's almost like your body becomes a dead weight, because you're now transcending. You're leaving the body, and you're now pure consciousness. So there's no focus. The body is just like a separate entity. Actually, it's amazing. Anyway, what I found, this will help you people if you're struggling to meditate. Your mind's too busy. Hi. All right. There's a Qigong practice, a very good lady, and you can actually test your Qi. So we're having a bit of an off day, your balance, your chakra, you've got some clearing, you'll know your Qigong's off. She's really good, and she's got some good Qigong practices. I've shared them. One is to purge and tonify. So I do that one. purge and tonify. Then she's got one for the brain. Wow, that is amazing. And I tell you what, by the time you finish these two, because it gets the brain, that whole thing going, you are like, oh, you can meditate easy. So do that before. If you're trying to, you haven't got there, you're not doing it first time, do that. Do that Qigong for the brain and that one. I'll also share little yoga ones, it's more relaxing. It's just for the stretching and for the breathing. So it depends if it's winter, maybe you can't go out. You can do the little yoga thing I'll share with you. You can do this Qigong thing. It'll really help. Wow. And you'll see, you'll be like, oh my gosh, your whole body is completely relaxed in your mind. You can meditate, no problem. All right. So don't try if you're like too busy and you're trying to, and you've got to calm the nervous system and the mind down to do it. So you can go walk, you can do it in nature. The one I've shared, if you memorize what this man says, if you memorize exactly how he describes it to you and do it, it will work. I did it. I had no freaking clue. I wanted to do it to heal the brain and for new neurons, you know. That's the reason why I started this meditation. I didn't have a clue about the astral. It wasn't for any spiritual reason. I had a Kundalini activation that shot me almost through my roof. Then I discovered a whole new world, but I was on a healing journey, right? And prepared to, probably not be around long. So that's how I did mine. I listened to this man. I watched the Stanford University thing and how good it was for the brain and how all parts of the brain sync together and work in harmony. The only time ever all parts of your brain are in absolute sync. And how amazing it is for trauma, PTSD, and all those. And I thought, wow, so I've shared it. For that aspect, for trauma, PTSD, it is incredibly beneficial. Right? It really does heal. So I thought, oh my gosh, and this whole holographic universe, I wanted to see the holographic universe, which I did. So I went out in nature, I sat under a tree, very quiet. I found a little stream. I found a tree I could, sit up against, and I sat there, and like he did, I listened. I'd memorized it over and over and over what he said. I practiced it, listened to it, until I'd completely copped it. So I just knew exactly, and then I could sit there as though I was listening to him and do it. It took me about 20 minutes the first time. It was so funky there, because when I finished and I was walking back, I was like, oh my gosh, amazing. So there we are. Try those. I'll share the links. Okay, I'll put some useful links under here for that. But your own music for relaxing, you've got to find it. Whether it's forest, whether it's birds, whether it's this frequency music. I've got a collection, a playlist I use now. So I want to sleep and I'm so relaxed. Then you can say things if you have struggling to sleep, right? You can use crystals to ground yourself, or if you haven't got a grounding mat. I am calm. So if you're struggling and your mind's too busy, last night I was awake most of the night. Okay, because we've had huge CMEs hit the planet, and and NASA can be down. It doesn't matter if NASA's down. We know exactly what's going on. So since Thursday, I noticed the first incoming energy was coming into the planet, and the pressure I can feel around my head is quite. And we've had lots of wind. It's obvious. There's a bit of a solar storm going on. We know we've had big solar flares and CMEs hitting the planet. I don't care what any site tells you, or whoever's, because that also can be fiddled with graphs, but I know I'm very sensitive to that. So last night I couldn't sleep. My mind was way too and the frequencies. So I just didn't fight it. I was like, oh, all right, whatever. But then you'll start off, and then the mind goes. It's the mind. It's the thoughts. We're picking up all the thoughts. So I sit there and I go, I'm calm. Do this as well. You can do the ones I've told you, the affirmation things. If you want to calm yourself and you're lying in bed as well, you can't sleep, you can do the same thing. I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. So start this gentle mantra. I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. You'll go to sleep. Fall asleep. It's like a lullaby. All right, so you can do that to help yourself as well. I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. All right, guys, I hope you've done your list, and it will come once you're in that flow. It will come to you, and I cannot do one for everybody, because everybody's going to wish for something different, right? Everybody, but try and include safe. I feel safe. I am safe, because I'm just saying people battling, right? presuming anyone watching has an issue. So I am safe, I am loved, I am divinely guided at the end of yours, you know what I mean, your affirmations. The light goes before me and all around me and clears my path. I am divinely guided, I am safe, I am blessed. All is well with me. All right, you're taking notes. This one helps. All right, for people. The self-worth, I've told you, you can do mantras and self-worth. Please do those meditations to claim it back. I am worthy, I am loved, I love myself, I am deserving, I am whatever. Go, keep on, just say it around, keep on. Like a song, make yourself a little song, okay? But include things like, I am safe. Well, let's try and do one together. I mean, I'll be in a... I can know the energies is higher frequencies coming in because my legs are tingling. I can feel it in my on my head, the pressure. It's like a weight has come down. If you can imagine, there's like a thing they use in the Navy. It's called for the bends. You know, when you dive for divers, when it's too deep, or if you dive in it deep. I don't know if anyone's gone down quite far underwater. There's like a feeling of pressure. It's like compression. Now, this is what, when these energies come in very high, new ones, I feel it on the head. So it's almost like compression coming around on the head. So I know when we've had a big CME and the Schumann resonance is going, hit the earth and the Schumann resonance and spikes, because the Schumann resonance is a reflection of basic our collective consciousness. And it's going to get zzzt, whatever, and this massive energy, a higher frequency coming, and that's why we got these light spikes, okay? So there we are. Oh. This is why these things I shared are necessary at the moment, because you're going to, as a new big surge comes in, like new friends of mine, you start feeling anxious. Ooh, there's new purging, there's new clearing, there's new... So these big surges set us off again. It's going to trigger more, it's bringing up shit that you're not aware of. So in your chakras, a block, a past life, way you think. There's another little tip I can give you, because I experienced this yesterday or the day before. Patterns, which this we'll get to on a higher level, but there are patterns of thoughts and behavior you have done your entire life, and that's another one you'll get to work on down the line. You've got to look at when you do your meditations, if you're on a higher level, do your meditations to look at patterns of thoughts and behaviors that are of a lower consciousness, that are not for your highest evolution and your highest good, highest timeline, highest joy. Please look at patterns of thoughts and behavior. So there was one that got me. I started getting upset and feeling stressed, just a bit anxious and annoyed yesterday. And then I thought, my divine guidance came. The little voice says, maybe you're looking at this from a lower perspective. Try looking at it. And I realized, it was the first time. It was so amazing. I was so glad. I realized, without any effort, wow. It's an automatic old pattern of thought and behavior, reaction. I wasn't empowering myself. I was giving my power away. Oh, no, don't need things. It's up to you. It's up to you how you feel. No one can upset you. You choose. And I realized I was like doing an old way, or someone like really, it's like, and, we've got to claim that self-stand in our, as I say, boundaries, whatever it is. And it was just in perspective. I had an old 3D, old world perspective. I was looking at it from the wrong perspective. And then I was like, oh my gosh. But it didn't take long to realize. I was like, oh no, what are you doing? It's you doing it to you. Oh, all right, yes, okay, never mind. I'm looking at this slightly the wrong way. But that's what I'm saying. It's because you've done it for, our age especially, us people, on the border of 60, been here a long time. All right. So you got to look at those. All right. Be aware. Always, as I say, ask for the highest perspective. All right. In every decision, always say, please show me this from the highest perception and perspective, the highest level of consciousness. And then whatever you're looking at, whatever it'll come out, it'll look very different to you. The solution, the problem, whatever it is you're looking at will look very different. It's lovely. It's just amazing. All right. And then you realize, so if anything's upsetting you, you are not looking at it from a higher perception or perspective. That's all. And you're giving your power away. All right, you're letting the external or something else upset you. It's because your view. But it takes time. This is why we're doing this. This is why we're doing this 30, 40-day challenge. We're going to do every day I'm here, we're going to do this. All right. So I'm going to give you tips or pointers and whatever. So let's practice, people. Do some breathing. It was so funny when I realized what I was doing. I was like, oh, and I thought, no. That's an old way, old behavior, old pattern, old, yeah, I know, wow. Does not serve one at all. No, we don't need that. Anyway, so let's do some breathing, people, just to clear our energies and get some new chi in. We're going to flush out any dark, dense, negative energy, thoughts, frequencies, vibrations, and lower frequencies. Let's clean them from the vessel. You can do your whole thing at home, balance, chakras, cleaning. We're going to do a mild one. Okay, we're going to center us and we're going to calm the nervous system down. Let's do some breathing quickly. Pull in some chi. Run down, cleanse. It's like, see it like you can see it as a waterfall coming down and just washing all that away. See it cleansing, coming through the crown, coming through, right through, and flushing out all of the dark, dense energy, negative thoughts, frequencies, vibrations, lower. You can just, okay, pull in that. Beautiful light, bring it down. Into the earth. Ooh, I love it, I love it. Okay, let's start with, you can start and you can feel it. I'm going to just go over mine. Please do your own. I'm just going to come, whatever comes to my mind, all right? I'm going to go over, okay? And I do them. And you're going to do this every day, people. Don't be lazy. If you want change, you've got to do something to change. Okay. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I am kindness. I am kindness. I am kindness. I am compassion. I am compassion. I am compassion. I am happiness. I am happiness. I am happiness. I am joy. I am joy. I am joy. I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. Do them with me and you feel it. It's amazing. I am tranquil. I love tranquil. Ooh, tranquil is lovely. Tranquility is lovely, people. I am tranquil. Or tranquility, whatever one suits you. I am tranquil. I am safe. I am safe. I am divinely guided. I am divinely guided. All my thoughts, words, actions and deeds come from the highest level of consciousness, pure light, pure love, kindness and compassion for the highest and greatest good. All my thoughts, words, actions and deeds come from the highest level of consciousness, from a place of pure light, pure love, kindness and compassion for the highest and greatest good. All my thoughts, words, actions and deeds come from the highest level of consciousness, from a place of pure light, pure love, kindness and compassion for the highest and greatest good. The light goes before me and all around me and clears my path. The light goes before me and all around me and clears my path. There's only benevolence in my now moment. There's only benevolence in my now moment. Thank you. There's only benevolence in my now moment. I am divinely guided. I am divinely guided. I am divinely guided. I am blessed. I am blessed beyond words. I am blessed. I am wise. I am free. I am wise. I am free. I'm just giving you ones. And you can take what you want. Okay. I am wise. I am free. I am wise. I am free. I have clarity. I always have clarity. You can ask for clarity, ask for wisdom, and you can thank Source for your blessings, how blessed. Then you can start your affirmations and thank you for my blessings. I have an abundance of food, perfect health, vitality. See, I'm giving you ideas. You can just flow, people. You have an abundance of health, perfect balance, bodies in perfect balance, health, vitality, youth. I'm looking young, radiant. I'm just going to go, hey? I'm on a... It's just flowing. Sorry. You can take example, whatever you want. It just comes out. Okay? I am perfect health. My body's in perfect health, balance of vitality. I am radiant. I look radiant and youthful. Gee, it's amazing how you feel. You say these things, you feel it. You actually change like that. You can feel the frequency change. So you can do ones for the health. There's an idea on health, okay? So I am always guided. I ask for the highest perspective. I always the highest perception and highest perspective for wisdom and clarity. Always. I have the highest perspective, highest perception, wisdom and clarity always. These are good ones to use, okay? There we are. Now you can set your intent. I'm going to have a wonderful day tomorrow. I'm going to feel such peace, such calm. I'm going to meditate with such ease. It's so easy to meditate. My brain goes into gamma frequency with absolute thing. I feel absolute. My body is so relaxed. You see, you talk into it. You're stating it. Because what you say, you create, remember. So it's going to happen. Simple as that. So I'm just giving you an idea, right? These are things I say. I'm giving you ideas of all the things. I get all kinds of depends. Depends on what I've needed, you see. So I do that. You do affirmations. I say, thank you, divinely guided, for your wisdom, for the peace, for the shelter. I'm free. I'm safe. Okay. Ask for the highest perspective. The words are always, your intent is always good. I've rented off now. I've given you enough ideas. Okay. Safe. I feel loved. I am blessed. You see the benefits of saying all of these, how they can benefit you immensely, because you are what you become. You're going to become these things. Your life will be fantastic. You're going to have wisdom, clarity, see things from the highest perspective. You are love, you are peace, you are calm, you are tranquil. I mean, hello. You rocked it, people. I mean, you're divinely guided, you're blessed, the light goes before you, you've got benevolence, you're peaceful, you're happy. Bloody awesome. Somebody asked me yesterday about a boyfriend. Yes, well, if you're doing this, all these things I've said now, you are now holding all these frequencies and vibrations. They're active in you. Guess what? Any man or woman you after out there that has these same frequencies and vibrations, or a good match, basically on the same frequency, you're going to line up with them. Not someone you don't want to, not someone who's got negative things vibrating, you see. And I said to this woman, she said, oh, there's choice of, yes, of course. But you have to become it. And people, that's when they walk off, oh, I don't want it, it sounds like work. No, because what you hold, the frequency and vibration you hold and you be, is what you draw. Other people, source, the universe, matches you up with them. So Mr. Perfect, who's going to be calm, loving, compassionate, wise, all the things you are now, is going to come walking into your life. Shit, aren't you going to be happy? Everything will come walking into your life. Okay, self-worth. I've said, please do the self-worth rooms. I am worthy. What I do is also say, I do include gratitude. Because remember, if you've got gratitude and thankfulness, you've got things to be thankful and grateful for, which means you're going to have more. So what I also do, it just comes anyway, what I also do is say, thank you, I am grateful, I am thankful, I am appreciated. I am appreciation, I am thankful, I am gratitude, I am grateful, I am appreciating. So I include those, because remember, if you have things to be thankful and all those things for, well, the universe is going to bring more to you. Remember, what you have, same frequency of vibration, more comes to you. So you want to be blessed. You want to have all these things. All right. If you feel safe, all these things, you'll be surprised what you're going to draw to you, because you are satisfied. It means you're lacking nothing. People wanting to manifest. Now, people try to manifest instead of doing this. You do this. This is the trick. Not trying to do something, trying to manifest. Be this, do this, and it just comes to you. You just say, can I get that? And poof. All right. Keep this practice up. Please, people. Keep it up. Every morning I wake up and I sit here and I think of things. It doesn't take you 2 seconds to get in the flow. I look out the window, because I've got a window right here in the view. Well, I can see, if I sit down here, all I see is the clouds in the sky. But it doesn't matter, you know. So you're talking to the source or the universe. It's like people would imagine God's up there. Do with your skylight or whatever. So do it by a window. Look out there and you can do your thankful by the window or somewhere. Nature, the God. And when I walk as well, I see things, I'm like, oh, wow, that's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. Whoa, you know, you go in nature, it's easy to rant off because it's so nice. And the more you rant off, the more you find reasons to rant off. Flowers, oh my gosh, I just love them. Beautiful tree, the birds, the, who knows. So get up first thing in the morning. Discipline yourself. Get up, do this. I promise you, do not slip. I've been down that road and I've slipped. Okay, at least maintain a base frequency. So get up every day. The first thing you're going to do before anyone bothers you, interrupts and don't put your phone on, and you're going to sit there and you're going to say thank you for the wonderful whatever morning or yesterday, day, whatever. And then you're going to start like, I am love. You're going to start your affirmations. Hopefully you've written them down. I am love, I am peace, I am joy, I'm happy, I'm calm, I'm whatever. As I said, I've went through a lot, right? I showed you. All your decisions come from the highest level of consciousness. I'm divinely guided. I am blessed. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm free. I'm peace. So whatever. Okay. They will come to you as you start going, and you'll be guided. Okay, whatever you're going to need. And they'll change sometimes. So sometimes it'll be your health you're focusing on, right? Are you welcome? It really affects you, as you notice. By the way, we've got big energies back on that. We've got some more coming into the planet. I can feel it because my cellular structure at the moment is going zzz. It's been vibrated. And there's nothing around you vibrating it. So we have a high frequency or CME solar that came into the planet because I can feel my body going ee. So fun. This will help you sleep. So that music, like I've got very calming ocean. I lived on an island once. So, and most of us had come from what they think is Atlantis, Lemuria, same thing actually. But it's islands. You'll be drawn to islands. If you keep wanting to go live on an island, not a good one because it did sink. Us old Lemurians keep wanting to go to island. I just want to go live on an island all the time. Anyway, but I stayed on one and it has a coral reef thing. So you don't get big waves. So in the beach, you get these when it's calm, and you get this, it's very calm sound of the water, just like moving back and forth. Oh man, it's for me, it's a lullaby. That ocean, that calm, oh my gosh. So I will put that next to my bed. But please, when you go sleep, put your Wi-Fi off and put the plug off, because most people have plugs by the bed. Switch all the plugs off. This interferes with the brain. People don't realize it's electromagnetic. Put all your plugs off in your house, unless except for your fridge is the only one that needs to be on constantly. If you're not using them, it also uses electricity. Switch your plugs off when you're not using them. I have no plugs on, except for the fridge always, and when I use it, I put the plug on. When I finished, even the stove, the plug goes off, the mains. I switch the plugs off. Do not sleep with the plugs and phones charging next to your bed. It's not good for the brain, I'm not joking. Do not keep your Wi-Fi on. You do not need your Wi-Fi while you're sleeping. People are so used to, because they've been sold this gadget and that and a security camera. No. If you think of those things, you bring it to you. So if you fear being broken into, worry about it, well, that's you're manifesting it. Okay, what you think of, fear, you draw to you. So why would you think you're going to have negative? So please put your Wi-Fi and those magnetic and those nonsense off. It interferes. Okay, there we are. I suppose, but especially if it's plugged behind your head, don't do that. I can understand if you want to listen to something relaxing, maybe record it, I don't know, whatever. Switch it off when you go sleep, okay? There we are. And if you can't sleep, I am calm, I'm calm, I'm calm, I'm calm, I feel calm, I feel calm, I feel calm. Only if you're stressed, obviously the breathing, but you're trying to sleep, and the mind is, and you're turning, and the mind starts going, and you're thinking again, get there, start humming. That humming works. Oh, people, that mantra, that's why the Buddhists do it. Practice that now and watch it. You can feel even your lips start going tingling. It vibrates. This is what the ancients and the Maasai did. If you notice, a lot of the tribes, they still got something where they go, oh. They don't probably know where, they don't remember what it goes back to, but that's what it does. It's extremely calming on the nervous system. It's like a chant, right? And it puts them into that state. So this is where it comes from. So when you want to quieten the mind, when you're trying to sleep and that mind keeps going and you're tossing and it keeps going and it keeps going, this, after 15 minutes of this humming, your entire body will be so relaxed, complete relaxation. And I'm not joking, you'll feel it. Wow. I mean, you will sleep like such a deep, immense sleep. So practice this. You feel the vibration, and that absolutely relaxes your body. Wow, it is so amazing. It feels, you'll feel it, your actual physical body. You can't believe, when it starts relaxing, then you'll realize how tense you are. You cannot believe how it relaxes your body. Like you saw that frog in the thing, it's like, ugh. So practice until you feel, you got to get it, you'll pick up the tones until your body starts vibrating. There, you can feel it. It tingles in your mouth and stuff, that. Get into that, keep doing it. 10-15 minutes if you're lying in bed. You can listen to that relaxing music, ocean waves playing at the same time. You can have that playing. This, oh boy, you will roll over after 15 minutes, switch that phone off, and you'll be in la la land. I promise you, people, it is so effective. For someone that used to battle with insomnia, I know these things. I've practiced all these things, all right, to get you like, okay. All right, people, practice that, okay. That one helps. That helps calm the body. And now you know why you see a lot of Aborigines, the Maasai, I don't know who else, even the American Indians, who else does that besides the Buddhists? This is where that it's not because of the name, there's no words. It's the vibration. You see, it puts you into that complete relaxed state. So there we are. And then I feel calm. I feel calm. I feel calm. Wow. And you'll be like, I really am, because my whole body gets so relaxed. It's lovely. And I'm going to link those links under the YouTube. Okay, when I upload this to YouTube tomorrow, I'll link these videos, a couple of useful ones for you, okay? Especially the woman who's got the Qigong and those videos. Please do that. Now, anybody here, do you need any specific help, whatever? We can do a meditation anyway, which is good, like I said to you, because what you send out comes back to you. Okay, so please don't ever think something bad about anybody or negative thoughts or not, because it does come back to you. It's just karma you're building up an attraction, okay? So anybody, is any we can do a meditation, because I do it often. I'm trying to think which is a good one to do now. Haha, this one. All right, this is funny. This one, not everyone's going to like, depending on your level of consciousness, because those that are down here don't really realize there's no good and bad and dark and light. They're all one. They're all from source. All that is one. They are from source, and when they go back, they are just like you and me. They don't realize, or they're playing a role here they chose to play, or they've forgotten, you know, they got themselves in a bad whatever. So what we're going to do is a meditation. This helps. What you send out, remember, it comes back to you. Words, actions, deeds, what you think, your frequency, what you hold. All right. So the more you do these things, first of all, the higher frequency vibration you have, the more comes to you, the more good, the more, you know, whatever. The same blessings come back to you. All right. So we're going to, for all those, ringing in the ears, yeah, this is a higher frequency and vibration. So as you, as it comes into the planet, right, and as you get your upgrade, you'll become, first of all, you will hear it. You're going to start hearing it. Doctors are coming up with all kinds of nonsense. I see the 3D, you know, they have no clue. Tinnitus, they're calling it. So they're coming up with all kinds of strange reasons why people are going there. People have no clue what's going on. This is higher frequency energy, right? It's coming into the planet. And now you're adjusting, you're starting to hear it. Your ears are picking it up, especially the more you go up, the more you go up. You are just perceiving the frequency and vibration around you. That's what the ringing in the ears is. Change in your frequency and vibration, okay? That's it. You're picking up that. Yeah, different. Yeah, there we are. Okay, that's all it is. We're going up. We are ascending. We're going through the great shift, evolution. Big time here. All right, people, we're going to do a meditation quickly. Who's going to join? Any of you out there that can meditate? Because it depends as you're adjusting, your physical vessel's adjusting. Okay. It depends. It depends on you. It's all about you, nothing about anyone else and your frequency and vibration. Okay, we're going to do a meditation now. We're going to send love, compassion and comfort and light to those stuck in darkness. And some people are stuck in a really dark level of consciousness. Okay. Whether it's fear, whether it's trauma, whether they're lost in the dark, whether they're doing things wrong, whatever it is, they need it. Those are the ones we want to get up, right? You want ones that are not doing well. You don't want them doing any more bad things or, you know, whatever, negative behavior, any kind of things like trauma. People with trauma as well hurt other people. You see. They need the most. So we're going to send love and comfort, light to those stuck in a dark, dense energy, negative, you know, whatever. All right. All right, there we are. Okay, guys, sit down or wherever you are. Get yourself centered. If you want, you can put your thing around you, whatever you do. It's up to you. I don't dictate how people do their meditation. Call in your guides. It always helps to call in the more the merrier. So remember, always the more the merrier. So there's always plenty beings willing to help when it comes to do things like this. All right. That's just you. Nothing is trying to outdo it. What you believe, my friend, happens. Your belief creates your own reality. You're creating it. Nothing has power over you. Nothing can incede in you. It's your own shadow. You're trying to resist or fight or block something you don't want. You've got to look at what you're trying to block, what's there. Something probably you took on for, who knows, this life or many lives. Nothing else, it's still there. Nothing is coming in. Nothing, we allow it in. Nothing can unless we actually allow it. And you see, we take it on. It's you resonated with the frequency or belief, and now you've taken it on. Just release it. Okay, guys, let's start. Quiet. Ready? I'm going to call in your guides, whoever you want. Guides, archangels, angels. I just call all the angels in. All right, let's start. Wow, humanity has been covered in such light. It's not even funny. No wonder why you feel like you do, people. You must see the energy coming into this planet. Wow. Wow. We're just not visually aware of how much light, that frequency, the high frequency, we're in a soup of it, like we're sitting in it. Wow, it's amazing. Wow. So we are like just engulfed in this high frequency light and vibration. Wow. The planet's being saturated, I can feel it. The planet's being saturated with it. Wow, it's amazing. Wow. Yeah, everyone's going to wake up anyway. If they like it or not. When they come back, those that choose not to now, that'll maybe it's too difficult, they will die or die young. They will come back in a new body. And it's going to be easier because they're going to come back already attuned and adjusted to the higher frequency and energy. Whereas now, you've got to try and raise all your frequency and clean all your, darkness and all the rubbish you were carrying in your body and your cash, in your cellular structure. You've got to release it to rise up, like we're doing all the bloody hard work. Some people, it's too difficult for them now. They've chosen not to. They just can't face their... Because remember, we're paying back all the karma. So some people have had horrendous lives this time because they've had to pay back karma that was, due to... So they're really getting payback to this lifetime. So they're choosing not to. They are not choosing to focus on the light or ascend in consciousness. They're going to choose to leave rather. It's going to be easier for them, shame, to come back in a new body. See if there's any other messages coming. Hang on. Everybody, no one's going to be left behind. Everyone's going to go up, but they're just going up in their own time. Wow, we're being saturated, people. If you can see all these little humans on planet Earth, and you are saturated. Shit, there's no escaping it. You're in it. In this light and this frequency. Wow. Yeah, we got to have love and compassion for those. Because remember, it's going to be very hard now because the darkness is pushing. It's going to be... Like you think you're being triggered. Can you imagine when you're in such darkness, you're holding such anger and all kinds of nonsense and trauma, and you're still blaming everybody. You think it's everyone's fault. Guilt, shame, feel sorry for myself, all these sort of things. It is very difficult. So as I said, they will just live shorter lives. They don't want to. Some have to work it out. Because we choose to let go of our karma. We choose to heal. We choose to rise up. You don't have to though, you see. But they will. It's easier to come back in a new body, to be reborn in a higher frequency, a body already in that frequency. Yeah, there we are. Anyway, well, yes, there's still quite a lot of darkness on the planet, but that's choice. You're welcome. It's amazing to see all that, though. I love it. And you just see all these little humans. You look down, and you can see the whole planet Earth, and it's completely saturated with light, and this high frequency light's being bombarded. And they were just smiling. Sorry, I love it sometimes. So you want to talk about the angels? Huh? They were just smiling. Everyone's getting it, you know what I mean? They're like, no, it's coming. So that love and that compassion, is there, obviously, absolutely there. But no, it can't be forced on anyone. You have to ask. If anybody, gets really upset one night and calls out for help and says, please, help me, I'm just over this, I can't anymore. There we are. They will get that. They're there. But they will not intervene like we can't without your asking. Okay. Anyway, it's quite amusing to watch shit. You just see it. And you look down and you're like, oh, well. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have empathy. Wow, it's very difficult because that pattern and that fear is so, remember, you're holding this. All your cells, every one of your cells is part of source. It's just energy. You're made up of tons of cells, which are energy, right? So this is just energy. This thing that you think is your body is pure energy. Science will tell you that. All right. So what you're thinking of, all the darkness and everything you're purging, is held in your cellular structure and your DNA. It's carried through, because your cells are energy, from many lives. So if you're going through stuff, it's stuff in there. You've got to get it out. It comes up. Oh, okay. Today, I mean, I found out I had someone's energy. It wasn't positive. It was a bit dark, dense energy I'd taken on in another life. I'd taken some of the energy. It was a Knight Templar. Anyway, I gave it back again. Here we are. Thank you. Sorry I took that. Don't want that. That's a bit dark and dense. You can have it back. But I mean, who knows? We've taken all this stuff. No one can insert anything. If you listen to these things, that's why I say, people, if you're starting off, listen to Kryon. Go and follow Kryon. Go and follow Bashar. Go and follow Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks is more for a bit higher up. But get the basics. Kryon, at the very beginner level, you can follow, if you're not even awake yet, really, you're sort of thinking whatever, starting, follow Neil Donald Welsh, Conversations with God. You can find them all 3 audiobooks on YouTube. Follow Kryon, incredible, you'll learn a lot. He's done many channelings, very useful information. You'll resonate with you. You'll remember. If you've had your Kundalini awakening, you'll remember. And the more you go, the more you remember. See, the higher realms or higher frequency vibrational consciousness you raise, the more access you have to past lives, other planets. Wow, and it goes back, people. Hell, this is not your first rodeo. We've done this on other planets. And this is why when it happened, I was like this. I wasn't worried. I was like, okay, we've been here. We've done this one before. We've done this on another planet. We've been through this evolution shift on another planet. Yeah, Kryon, that's right, yeah. Amazing. Okay, yeah. All his channels are available to public. Many people share them. He's also got a website where he shares everything he's channeled for 30 years. I share some of the screenshots to his videos of mine. Kryon's amazing. As far as the actual reality, which science tells you now, holographic, is Bashar. He channels, what's his name? Daryl Anker channels a being called Bashar. Now, they all tally up if you listen to them carefully. Kryon's here. Kryon's sort of starting off people, I think, the beginning waking up. Those on a higher level. When the ones that are already awake and going there, they kind of, they'll get that. So Bashar discusses that, like Abraham Hicks, how you actually create your own reality. And that's why you can't believe the amount of negative beliefs humans have, like about 80-something thousand negative beliefs. I mean, just think about yourself. What do you think negatively about or expect anything? Like the government, doctors, this. And they'll be like, people, the world, the climate. There we are. Start listing them off. Change that. Because you are helping create it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah. So Bashar is probably the highest level I've heard so far. On some of his channeling he's done. Where he's sharing the stuff. That's quite open to the public. And then I've also listened to obviously some of the Buddhist things. But then some of it here, a lot of the older teachings are actually in the old era, older times. We're going above that now, actually. So humanity is going to go to the highest level of consciousness it's seen on the planet. And the higher you raise your frequency, vibration, and consciousness, the more you remember and you can pull down from all the timelines. Because remember, you've got access to all that is, any thought, everything at all time and continuum. Everything is out there. So depending on the life and the pattern you choose, those are the guides you can ask for other guides. So as you're going more of a path of this, you will pull back from your cache or past lives or tap into the quantum and pull down download that information which is useful to whatever path you want to follow. Wisdom, knowledge is there. Use it. You've got access to the entire, all that is. Source is everything. The collective consciousness of all of existence is one consciousness. Tap into source and pull down whatever you want, your intent. Same with the guides. You ask for guides at different times. You'll have different guides, whatever, when you need them, depending on what you're focusing on. I've had guides from all over. And they're yours. You're tapping in. You're going to pull whatever as you need it. You know what I mean? The entire universe, every thought, everything that's ever in existence is out there as a frequency, basically. So you've got to just set your intent, focus. I want that frequency. Yeah. Okay. You're going to, what you want to, as Kryon says, mine your DNA, stored in your DNA, which is also just energy. This body's an illusion. Mine your DNA for that stuff. So you want to also set your intent. All my DNA is activated, all of it, and fully functional 100%. My cells are holding the highest light possible in a human body. So you can segment intend anything you want, your mantras. So for those, they call themselves light workers, you can set your intent. I'm holding the highest frequency and vibration possible. I'm holding the highest frequency and vibration possible. Make that your daily mantra and you bloody will. All my souls are holding the highest light possible in a human vessel or human form, because you're playing human. So you can hold the highest light possible in your physical vessel. Keep that mantra for 30 days and watch the difference. Man, you will be surprised, people. You have more light in you than the sun. So you can increase the light energy in your body. All right. You can decide what frequency you want to hold, consciousness you want to hold, dimension. Remember, people, you've got confused here, because when they start off, a lot of people are 5D, 3D, 5D. No, multi-dimensional. There isn't layers like this, because this is us. We see things as layers. There isn't linear. There's not this 1, 1, 2, 3 like layers, steps. When you go into that, all dimensions are there. It's just frequencies. There isn't like 1 dimension, 2 dimensions, you see. That's just different frequencies. It's multi-dimensional. You don't even realize that you're doing it all day when you sleep. You can access all realms, all dimensions. Depends on your frequency and vibration. So all you've got to do is set, if you're light workers, I'm holding the highest frequency and vibration possible on earth. I'm holding the highest frequency and vibration. Do that mantra every day before you meditate for 30 days and then watch. I'm holding the, all my DNA is fully active on, I complete 100%, working at 100%. My DNA is fully active, working at 100%. My cells are holding the highest light possible. I'm holding the highest dimension, frequency, vibration of consciousness. See, I'm holding the highest consciousness, dimension, whatever. Go for it. These things apply with everything. What you keep saying, doing, repeating, you will become. You are manifesting it. So you will hold a high consciousness, high frequency. I've done all these, and I promise you what? It is funky. It's amazing. The energy, what you have to push out, to send out as well, it gets extremely hot. Because you are generating a lot. You are sending out, it channels it out. So you can pull it in and channel out for healing, or for sending love or compassion or kindness or whatever you want to send out. Whatever. Anyway. Okay. Don't need to manifest something different. Good morning. You can manifest whatever you want. You manifest it. Remember, I see some people's comments and I'm like, oh gosh, okay, you can see they're newbies or they're beginners because they think someone's got control over me. Nothing has power over you. There's no being above you. Nothing. It doesn't matter what skin it's in, what planet it's on, nothing has power over you, always above you. This is your nonsense you've taken in from their collective or people or stories or whatever you're buying. It's absolute bollocks. Nothing has power over you. They will not intervene or intercede unless you invite them in, focus on them, fear them or collect them or give them your power. You either say, you want to communicate with them, you call them in, you raise your frequency, you tap into them, your choice. Or you're sitting there and thinking of them and fearing them, or someone's got control over my conscience. I mean, you see the rubbish I hear, I'm like, good Lord, that's disturbing. This is what I call spiritual psychosis. We've got spiritual psychosis and delusion going on at the moment, big time. Because people have got a lot of shit to work out. They're in a lower frequency. They don't understand what's going on. They're tapping into the lower realms. They're in the lower frequency. They're holding energies. Obviously, they haven't done enough clearing and healing. That's drawing negative things to them. And they believe now someone's got control over their consciousness. I mean, I've never heard. If you want to give it to them, you're welcome. This could be fun, but I don't think you're going to enjoy it. No one can take or do anything to you. You are giving them your power. If you fear it or believe it, it's your belief that screws you. That is it. As simple as that. Your belief. So check your beliefs and don't try and kid yourself. Oh, no, I don't believe that. But meanwhile, you can feel the fear. Test your beliefs and resonate. Is that true? Yeah, actually, because I feel a bit of, I'm trying to deny it. If you don't work trying to deny it, because the resonance is there, you're still holding it, you don't realize you haven't let go of that belief. You're sort of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And then you're still holding that fear-based belief, and you're still gonna, you're giving it power. It's gonna take from you. Clear it. Nothing has power over you. You can say that as a mantra as well. Nothing has power over me. Nothing has power over me. Nothing has power over me. And it doesn't, people. It does not. Absolutely. My old videos on YouTube explain all that nonsense on the lower realms. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, lovely people. That's enough for the day. But do that in your meditations, but don't ever try and force things on people. You want to change them, you want to help them. No, 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 no. You haven't got the right to. If they say no or if they're not interested, don't try. Okay. Tap into their higher selves as well and ask. Okay. There we are. So think about it. What do you want? My brain works at gamma wave. I am holding the highest light frequency vibration. I'm blessed, I'm happy, I'm intelligent, I'm wise, I'm this, I'm a great whatever. I'm the greatest lawyer on the planet. I'm the greatest lawyer. Okay, whatever. Whatever, people. All right. I am worthy. I'm deserving. Try the I am calm. I feel calm. When you want to sleep. Because we are being bombarded. What I was shown now, it's funny. Wow, shit. And when you see it, like I saw it, before it started coming in, we got the warning at 2:20. And I saw the crystalline light coming into the planet. That was going to be activated, the crystalline grid. And then I saw what I saw was white light. But I knew that was for the humans because I was shown. It went right through humanity, I was thinking, and woke everyone up. And I was like, wow. So I knew this white light, this bright, was going to come to the planet and going to cause a wake and wake people up. I saw it going through them. It was weird, like invisible. So you could see it, just people were walking down through the city. And this stuff was this, in my third eye, how it was shown to me in, I think it was in 2020. Was massive white light coming into the planet, and it literally moved like you saw through cities, right? It just penetrated everything right through, and all these people quite aware of it and going through them and everything, and this was causing the awakening. White, very, very strong, bright, like very powerful light. Now what I saw when I was up, well, I was shown, is all of humanity. There's Earth, and Earth is saturated in this light, like saturated. And yeah, they don't even, you're swamped in it. So yes, you can feel it. I can feel it tonight. Oh my gosh. But I have a grounding mat on my bed. I can't say it helps though, because remember, it's earthed. These grounding mats you have, they plug into the wall and they're earthed. But now, when this CMEs hit the planet, it's a huge high frequency wave. So this is why we have all the earthquakes and volcanoes going off. So it goes into the core of the earth and reverberates and causes, volcanic movements and ash and earthquakes and climate change. All this stuff is happening, right? This is what we got going on. But it also then spikes the Schumann resonance. It also unstables our power, all our power, our internet and our nonsense goes up and it messes with everything. So when you've got your thing plugged into the wall, what I was having a problem with once, and I couldn't understand what was causing the problem in the beginning, and I think it was 2:20 when the first spikes came in. I had to eventually go to my friend, who was a very good psychic. I said to her, Rita, just what? Gosh, and she said to me, no, it's coming up surging. It's coming up through the power. So this, what it was doing, while I could feel this, and it's ungrounding. So you're not gonna feel grounded, because I could feel it. I switched it off the other night because I was lying in bed and I could feel this like. It's almost like my energy was going like this, like spikes of waves, and it's very difficult to sleep. It was unbalanced. It wasn't calm. It's like sharp spikes. And then I thought about it. I thought, oh shit! So I switched the plug off. I switched it off. Because it's plugged into a wall, so-called earthing and grounding mats. But at the moment, we've got this massive surge coming into the planet. What it's doing the same to our power supply, everything. It's causing a massive spike in surges. Guess what? If something's plugged in, your phone, and you're listening to it, or while you're charging your phone, and you've got it on when it's plugged in, mine's not, by the way, and you'll feel it. So it's going to affect you. So don't hold your phone and things while it's charging, while we've got these surges and spikes on the planet. And same with like anything plugged in on your bed and grounding mats and earthing mats. Not really winning. I found that out. I was like, oh, it's a bloody mat. I unplugged it from the wall. So they help under normal circumstances. But at the moment, the best, and we're all getting guidance, to go out in actual nature and put your feet, your earth chakra, star chakra, on the ground. So go and sit somewhere, take your shoes off. Okay, do it for half an hour, 20 minutes, and you'll feel until your body is completely relaxed, and you've been grounded, and you're grounded, and that you're done. Your body is sorted out. Okay, you've got to balance these energies. It'll help heal. It'll help do clearing for you, all kinds of things. All right. So if you're feeling any anxiety, any shit, any clearing, go sit in nature, on your grass, on your garden, lie in the park, whatever you're going to do. But please make sure your skin has to touch the earth. So you can sit with your hands and your feet on the earth. You know, if you can't take anything else off, I don't know. All right, lovely people. I wish you well. Let me know. You can comment. Sure. Go to my TikTok page. My YouTube, to get the YouTube page, you'll find it on my TikTok and under my link tree. On my TikTok page is a bio. There's a link. Go to the link tree, and there's the link to the YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want to follow. Okay. But I will link helpful tips, like I told you, the Qigong videos of these things I'll put on my YouTube in the description, and the other links, some useful links to help you. All right. All right. See you tomorrow. Love you all. Have a good evening. Bye.